Let's see, did I start yet? I never know. I don't even remember where we left off. Let's see, just gonna sell the food first. I also got a piece of armor, so I gotta sell that too. Yep, still need to confirm if I've started yet. I have a gut feeling Twitch isn't gonna save this one either. Whoops. Went too much. Hit the B button too much. So you may have noticed, actually, let me check the audio first. Yep, still need to confirm if I've started yet. Indeed, you did start. Okay, so you probably noticed. So you noticed last time was a bit of a mess. Last time was one of the messiest parts of this game that I've done. You know, a lot of things went bad last time. You know, I had a double monitor setup I was testing out that time. I'm not doing that today. I'm back to the usual setup. So yeah, you noticed last time that while playing this, it crashed. And then I restarted with the context of, you know, starting back at the beginning. And then you saw the last part, you know. You saw that both parts were included. So what I ultimately decided after I finished streaming, I'll sell this too. After I finished streaming, I decided, you know what? I have both footage. I have footage of both. Hey man, what's going on? So yeah, at the end of last time when I finished, what I ultimately decided to do was, you know, combine both footages. So if you came from that watching that one, then you would have seen that you would have seen the original footage, you know, the gameplay before I crashed, and then you would have saw me redo those parts. And then you heard me talk about the same thing twice. I ultimately decided to put both together and actually publish that, cuz why not? You know, if you didn't watch me live, which let's be honest, nobody did, then you would have just heard me talk about, you know, the second time. You would have just only seen that, but not the first time. All right, so I need to go here. I was just finding my spot again in the video. All right, let's go. But yeah, I explained it so well, like the first time, and then I realized, like, after a crash and I tried to explain it a second time, that, you know, I did skip over a few moments. I'm like, you know what? I have footage of both. Let me combine it and let me put it all together. Even if it's awkward, even if it's messy, let me do that. So yes, the last part was a very big mess. Like, you literally saw the first time I was playing, it crashed, and then immediately the next second after was the next footage. And then I started again talking with the idea in mind, like, this is going to be the true version that people will see. You know, they're not going to see that previous part, because I'm not going to include that. Well, I decided after I finished, like, you know what, I'll include it anyways. So yeah, last time was a mess, but oh well. It is what it is. You know what's interesting though? That putting those two clips together actually took almost 2 hours. I think it took over 2 hours to export, like for the video to finish exporting, like the video to finish editing and exporting. Simply putting the two together took almost 2 hours to actually finish. and then it took almost 2 hours to actually post. So it took almost 4 hours just to get that ready and out there. You know, the amount of work that I put in for nobody to see. Once again, it's fine though. Maybe in the future. So I just wanted to address that. You know, because, you know, if people watch that one, they're gonna question, like, wait a second, this is quite terrible. This is pretty messy. You know, I don't see in the description anything, any sort of explainer. Can you guys hear my dogs barking? I didn't even mention that yet. Today is November 12th. I started about 7 minutes ago, I think. It's 10:07 p.m. You know what's actually always a shame? Whenever I do this around 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m. 10 p.m. Why did I say 7? Because it's currently 10:07. Oh, someone just rang my doorbell. So my dogs are gonna go even more crazy now. Can you guys hear them? I bet you... Yep. Now you can definitely hear them. You know what's a true shame? The fact that I always do this around 10 p.m. The fact that my dad and his friends actually do their stuff in the basement at 10. No wait. Around like 8:30 or whatever, but I start this at 10. That's the ideal time that I aim for to start. Oh, I could have gotten that. Ideally I start this around 10 p.m. But it's around 10 p.m. that my dad's and his friends, they would come up from the basement, go to the garage and smoke. And you know, the moment they do that, the moment they come up to open the door, my dogs go crazy. So that's why it's always such a shame, because you know, they do it around, and you know, I gotta get started. I gotta do this. You know, I want to get started. Okay, now it's cold. So I got a few things I want to talk about today. You know, I'm going to use that for now, but just put that on for now. So how's everyone doing? I know it's been a while since I last did this. What has it been, like 6 days since I last played this? I was going to do this yesterday night, but, you know, all day I had a headache. You know, I had a headache pretty early on at work. And then when I got home, you know, it was still there. So I decided, you know what, it's probably not a good idea for me to do this tonight, being yesterday night. You know, I didn't want to stare at my screen for like an hour and a half with a headache. So I decided I'm just going to, you know, take a nap. You know, try to get rid of this headache. So that's why I didn't do this yesterday night. But we're here doing it now. So before I get into the big topics I want to talk about, let me just talk about, I think, 2 quick little stories that happened, you know, quite recently. So one of them includes the homie in the chat. He actually sent a picture to our group chat. First of all, like, I think I was supposed to mention this last time I played, but I completely forgot. It wasn't until, you know, I was watching one of BHD's reaction. He was reacting to Futurama, like a Try Not to Laugh. One of the clips had Zoidberg eating the poplars, and he was like, he said, "This is tastier than an unguarded penguin nest." And that reminded me, right, that's something I wanted to talk about, that I forgot to talk about last time. So, you know, the homie in our group chat sent over a picture, like, boiled penguin eggs. And I just thought, is there nothing sacred anymore? There's nothing sacred anymore in this world? People eating penguin eggs? There's nothing sacred anymore in our world, to the point where we boil and eat penguin eggs. It's like, I guess, you know, humans will eat anything that produces an egg. I mean, we eat ostrich eggs, emu eggs. What other weird eggs do we eat? It's not just it's not just birds and fish that lay eggs. Like amphibians lay eggs too. I think, right? Amphibians. But a freaking penguin egg, really? Excuse me. I don't know. Would I ever try a penguin egg? That's hard. That's hard to answer. I don't want to say yes. Wait. I don't want to say yes, but I also don't want to say no. I would not feel comfortable trying it. But geez, a penguin egg. A penguin egg. Who eats a penguin egg? Why are you talking about eggs? I don't know, cause I remember like a couple weeks ago, maybe just over a week, you sent over a picture in our group chat. I think it was you. I don't remember who sent it, but someone sent over a picture of boiled penguin eggs. And I'm just thinking, there's nothing sacred anymore. There's nothing sacred anymore to the point where we eat penguin eggs. Yeah, that was you. They clear? Yeah, they are. Right? Aren't the whites transparent when they're boiled? You also have to think too, like, what if that was the norm? What if we were in another universe where it's not chicken eggs that are the everyday eggs that we eat? It's actually penguin eggs that are the everyday normal food that we consume. And people in that universe, when penguin eggs are what's normal, they probably think the backwards of what I'm talking about. They're probably like, chicken eggs? Who eats a chicken egg? What kind of blasphemy is this? Eating chicken eggs? I'm just kidding. They eat it because penguins are local? I don't know, man. I just find that a little weird. Anyways, as I was saying, you know what? Does he have a better shield than what I currently have? Yeah, he does. You have a knight shield. That's better than this. And the rock's all the way over there. I don't know. I feel like I'm just crapping on someone's delicacy or whatever. Someone's normal. Someone's exquisite food. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually hear the metal clangs. So anyways, that's just a quick little story. So another one that happened a couple days ago. So the homie, one of my other homies, he made a little meme of myself, of me. It was actually the Fairly Odd Parents, the Timmy Turner's dad meme. It's like, and here's where I would put my trophy if I had one. It was that meme. So it was actually saying me, me, the guy playing right now. He was saying, damn, I don't even remember what he was saying. Let me look up the meme. Figure out exactly what it said. Here's what it says. It's like, it's like Angus. And here's my boring stream that no one is going to watch. Also Angus. Damn it, man, why did no one show up for my stream? Look, okay? I know he was joking, but I just want to address this because no one was thinking this except him. I always say I don't expect anyone to watch these. I just do these for fun. It's not like at the end of every stream I cry myself to sleep thinking, damn it, Nobody watched it. Nobody tuned in to my masterpiece. I'm a loser. I don't think that way, okay? I just do this for fun. And if people watch it, great. If not, well, what am I gonna do? You know, I don't go out, you know, advertising my streams being the greatest things in history. It's a must watch. It's essential for you to watch to continue living. Even I say, you know, it's like I'm pretty sure no one ever says that. No one, not even me recognizes that these things are great. I'm just a guy getting Koroks, for God's sake. Why bother even saying that? I don't know, out of curiosity. I don't know. I just want to. So, you know, it's not like I don't get angry at the end of every time I do one of these. Like, damn, why did no one show up? I am furious. Alright. Where is the block? Oh, it's all the way over there. Yo, my man, what's up? I just wanted to quickly address that because no one but that one guy was talking about that. Alright, moving on to the big topics, the big juicy topics. At least to me. Because I'm the only mega geek here. Where the hell would this piece even go? Is it just symmetrical? Is that it? No? Is it too in? Pause. No. Is there another one that I can get a reference? Like, where's the other statue or whatever? Where's the other pattern? Unless I just put it wrong. Does it even go here? Because normally there's two. Where's the other one? What was that? Was that a rush room? Yeah, it was. So what are you guys up to tonight? Yo, where's that other pattern for real? Not much, maybe play some video games. Doing schoolwork. Then Valorant later. I think the homie's also playing Valorant right now. You forgot you got a report to finish. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know it's around here. I went to college. Remember that one quote Plankton said? Hey, if you got room, sign me up. Alright, I guess I just gotta blindly try and hopefully get the right spot. So it's clearly not those two spots. What about in here? Nope. Hey, yo, give me a second real quick for me to look this up. So, today is November 12th. Today's actually Disney Plus Day. And we got a lot of announcements today. One second. I need to find where the spot is. Damn, it's not easy to find where these spots are because of how long the video is. Okay, I'm close. I found one I just did. Okay, here it is. So I need to put this... Whoops. Is it in that? In here? Not there. Here? Oh my god. Come on. You're bored, you're yawning because of this content? According to him, you know, every time I finish this, I go, damn, why did no one tune in? That was such a great masterpiece. I don't see why it would go there, but okay. Alright, let's find the next 5. So I just got this one. Next one. Do I have this one yet? Yes, I do. And then up here, that's not easy to spot. Kinda around here. Let me get rid of that one first. Very obvious one right here. My breath is really hot, by the way, because the guacamole I made had a lot of red onions in it. I used 4 avocados to make the guacamole, and maybe I put a little too much red onion in it. My sister says I didn't put enough cilantro in it, even though that's all I had. We ran out. I used up all of it. And she also likes it with more lemon, more citrus. I feel like I added too much lemon juice the first time I made it. Is that the 5? Yeah, that's 5. How do I get there? What's the fastest way to get there? Might be to come here and just walk over. Yeah, I thought I added too much lemon juice. My sister said she liked it. And then when I made more, she said there wasn't enough lemon juice. So I'm like, fine, let me just squeeze some more in and mix it in. But yeah, my breath is a little hot right now. You know, it's about to melt my screen down. So yeah, today was Disney Plus Day. We got a whole bunch of announcements. I only care about the Marvel stuff. What do we get? We got the announcements of Echo. We got Moon Knight, She-Hulk. We already knew those ones. I think the only new ones that we didn't know about, except for the rumored series for Agatha. So today we got confirmation of the Agatha Harkness show, or Disney Plus series. The Agatha House of Harkness. What a title. We also got Echo, which is going to be a direct spin-off of the Hawkeye show. Hawkeye has deep connections to the Daredevil character and Kingpin, so I'm very curious how Marvel Studios is going to, you know, just avoid all that. Unless they do what every fan is asking for and literally connect it to the Daredevil Netflix show. Which, Marvel, you have one job, please do it. We also got Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is animated. God damn it. Look, I already mentioned before, like, I wasn't a big fan of What If being animated, even though I realize it makes sense. You can't get those big movie actors back for just simply one episode and build up all those sets for a single episode. So, of course, What If makes sense animated. But here's what I was afraid of when Marvel Studios would, 1, have Disney Plus, and 2, introduce series. The fact that they would I don't want to say deviate away from live action, but that now, because they have a streaming service where they can do series instead of films, I was afraid they were just going to go the route of more animation, and it seems like that's what they're doing. We got What If animated. Spider-Man Freshman Year, that's a limited series, going to be animated too. That's more on Sony's side. That's more of a Sony fault right there, because you know how stingy Sony is. You know what, I'm probably just going to Rivali scale this. You know, I don't think contractually, they're gonna allow Tom Holland to do a freaking Disney Plus series, a limited series, what, a season or two? Probably one season of like average 6 to 10 episodes. I don't think Sony's gonna allow that. So, unfortunately, going animated just makes sense for that one. What else was animated? On Instagram, the I Am Groot bio says animated as well. I really hope for that one it means like mostly CGI, because Groot is CGI. If it's got, oh, look at that, it's right here. If it's gonna focus on Groot, baby Groot, I think. Well, at least this one's easy. I hope what they mean by animated is most of it's gonna be CGI, but it'll still look live action. That's what I hope. They also announced the X-Men 90, what was it, 97? Which I think it's the first thing Marvel Studios is producing, putting out there, that isn't going to be canon to the MCU. By the looks of it, it's just going to be a continuation of the old classic X-Men cartoon, which I've never seen, because I'm not that old. Unless they try to swerve it and say, yes, because this is now Marvel Studios, it's canon because multiverse. I don't know. But of course, I'm going to watch everything. I don't know about the X-Men one, though. If I do watch that, they better release a remastered, upscaled version of the original cartoon, because I don't want to watch a continuation without watching the original. You know, we also got stuff confirmed like Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel. Those are coming next year. Which, if you're watching this in the future, all the stuff I'm talking about is outdated. Because for you, probably came out many years ago. But you have to keep in mind, for me, it was announced literally today, the day I'm playing this on. And speaking of Marvel, is there anything else I forgot to mention about today's Disney Plus Day? In terms of the Marvel stuff, I'm trying to think, like, is there anything else that I'm missing? You know, my issue with Marvel Studios doing animated stuff and still saying it's canon, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but, you know, the whole point of the MCU was a live-action connected universe. And then, you know, after Endgame, after Disney Plus, they decided to do some animated stuff, which makes sense for What If, but then, you know, now they're doing more. They're doing more animated and calling it canon to the MCU. Which is like, that's not really, you know, to me, that wasn't the intended, not the initial point. Oh yeah, the other thing that they announced was Marvel Studios, Marvel Zombies, because what a title that is. It's even crazier than Marvel Studios, Captain Marvel. Why is there already a rock here? Oh, it's one of these. So I think it goes here. So it's all sets of 3. Yes. Okay. I don't have any more Rivali's Gale, and I don't think it... Actually, I might need it. So yeah, Marvel Zombies. It looks like they're spinning off from the Marvel's What If episode based on the zombies. And of course this is going to be animated too, which, god damn it, I would have loved to see a live action Walking Dead looking Marvel's show. But once again, it's like they're not going to pay for all that makeup. They're not going to pay all the actors to come back for a few episodes. So, again, this is going to be animated, which at least this one would make sense. It's spinning off from that What If episode. So it's going to follow that universe. At least I think so. So if it suddenly went from an animated episode to live action series, that would be a little weird. So at least this one somewhat makes sense. But damn, I would have loved to see a live action Marvel Zombies. They better do this justice. Because that What If episode was garbage. Someone knock at my door? But yeah, that What If episode was absolute garbage. So I hope they don't fuck up Marvel Zombies again. Because that episode, there was so many plot holes. It was horrible. I'm the only one here who actually cares about this stuff. Because I'm actually the biggest geek. We all know. I've seen everything in the MCU. That's a chest. Excuse me, I feel like I have a burp coming. So, I just said, you know, I've seen everything in the MCU, and that's true as of today. Because today was Disney Plus Day. I finally watched Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I know that came out September. What was it, September 5th? And now it's November 12th. So I didn't have time to go see it in the theater. I would have loved to, but I didn't have time to go do that. And then, you know, a week or two passed, a month passed, and I'm like, you know what? It's gonna come out on Disney Plus soon anyways. So I'll just wait until it comes out on Disney Plus. Hold on, my boy is texting me, because he too hasn't seen Shang-Chi yet, and he's watching it right now. Yeah, he's literally watching it right now. But yeah, I'm over 2 months late watching it, but that's because I didn't have time to go see it in the theater, so I'm watching it now, or I already watched it now, on Disney Plus.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, the rock's up there, right? No, where is it? Where's the rock? Oh no, is it gonna be one where I have to throw it from above? I think it is. And not only did I watch, you know, I'm gonna save. I probably should have saved the game first, but oh well. We're already doing it. Uh-oh, where'd it fall? Okay, it didn't fall off. I saw Shang-Chi today as of playing this, and I watched Eternals, 5 days ago, I think. No, I think 4 days ago. I think I watched it on the 8th, and today's the 12th. So this is the closest I've ever seen two brand new Marvel films so close back to back. Now, which one do I want to talk about first? I'm not going to go into heavy spoilers. You know, you should check out the films yourself. They're pretty good. Even Eternals, don't let what the press is telling you determine your judgment. You know, watch the film and judge for yourself. Don't let the critics hating on this film, you know, make you not go see it. What on earth was that sound? That was an Octorok. I guess I'll talk about Eternals first, since I saw that one first. So no big spoilers here. You know, the film wasn't as... I don't think the film was... Okay, I'm just gonna aim here. The film wasn't as bad as what I think the critics are saying. I mean, there were definitely a few problems. You're not gonna get a... You know, the biggest hit. It was a pretty big hit. They did score big at the box office. I did see that. You know, you're not gonna get... Wait, which bow am I even using? Because... Oh, no, I don't want to use that one. I want to use one of the quick shots. Okay, next 5. So there's one here. 2 down here. I'm boring you. Well, excuse me for doing the one of the side quests that lasts the entire map of an open world game, because they always love throwing that at you when it comes to open world games. They give you something to do that requires you to travel the entire overworld map. And that's it. That's it for this area. There's only 4 left for this area. You know, it's that gumball scene. It's like, no! It's a side quest. It's every gamer's worst fear. A side quest that makes you go the entire world and lasts the whole game. And then when he finally did it, you achieved the no life achievement. Worth it. Is it worth it for me? Hell yeah. I have no life either. What? I don't have a life either. I don't have a vocabulary either. Alright, to that red one. Anyways, I'm just gonna cut off what I was saying about Eternals. So in terms of Eternals, I did enjoy the film. You know, I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely a film worth checking out. Forming your own opinion and not listening to critics. You know, if you watch the film and you hate it, well, that's unfortunate. But at least you formed that opinion yourself and you didn't listen to the critics. It's like, oh, the critics say this film is garbage? I don't want to watch it then. Definitely check it out for yourself and form your own opinion. Because that was me. You know, I did go into the film expecting it was going to be a little slow, because you do have 10 brand new characters to introduce and get us to like. So I did expect it to be a little slow, you know, having to introduce all those characters and not all 10 of them jumping into action right away, which they kind of did. You know, the characters were definitely the highlight of this film, in my opinion. The CGI was pretty good. Some of the CGI looked pretty bad, honestly. It's like the main villain. His CGI looked awful. I don't think the main villain's name was even mentioned in the whole film. It's like, well, what a wasted character, kinda. It's not a spoiler to mention what his name is. His name is Crow. And it's not even spoken in the entire film. His name, Crow, was not even said in the whole film. And, my god, did his design look goofy. The CGI for the main villain, Crow, looked pretty bad. It definitely looked fake. Where would this rock go? Definitely should go in the center of one of these. Maybe this one? Yes. I love the way Moist Critical describes it, though. It's like the villain's bad, but it's not as bad as Black Widow's villain, where his superpower is he's stinky, so when you smell him, you can't hurt him. Excuse me. I just choked on my own spit there. You know, that was basically, if you boil it down to that, the way Moist Critical describes it, yeah, that is what Dreykov's power was. He emitted pheromones that when you smell it, you can't attack him. So I love the way Moist Critical describes it. He's stinky, so when you smell him, you can't attack him. Like just the wording of that, the fact that he's stinky, so when you smell him, you can't hurt him. That's just like the funniest description I've ever heard for Dreykov's powers. And Dreykov was an awful villain. Excuse me. Matter of fact, let me drink some water, which you should too out there. Make sure to stay hydrated. I can't imagine that's pleasant to hear, me sploshing around all that water. That might have not been the right word to use. I don't recommend anyone looking up what that word meant. Meant. Or means. Sheesh, I can't even speak. I combined the words there. Anyways, Black Widow might have been the first MCU film I genuinely did not like. I mean, hey, I enjoyed Thor the Dark World. I enjoyed Eternals. But Black Widow, to me, was not good in the slightest. That's just me, though. If you love Black Widow, great. And if you hate Eternals, well, okay. That's your own opinion. That's fine. But yeah, in terms of Eternals, the characters were definitely a highlight. You know, some of my favorite characters in the film were definitely Kingo, Makari, Cersei, Gilgamesh for sure. One character that really stood out to me was Druig. I especially liked Druig. Mostly because going into the film, I knew something about all the Eternals, except Druig. Druig was the one character that I knew absolutely nothing about. And looking at the trailers, I feel like his character was kind of sidelined by the other characters in the trailer. It's like in the trailer, you see up front and center, you get characters like Cersei, Icarus, Ajak, and then at the very end of the trailer, here's Druig. So going into the film, I really wanted to see who Druig is, what he's about, because I knew the least about him. And that's probably why I like the character so much, because I knew nothing about him. If you're going into the film blind, it also helps. It also helps knowing the characters' names. Like, I knew very little of the Eternals going in. But at least I learned what each character is named. So that way, I can tell who they're talking about and who's who. Like, there are scenes in the film, it's like, we'll need this character. Let's go talk to this character. If you don't know the characters' names, you don't know who's who, you're probably going to wonder who's that. Who are they about to go and find? And luckily for me, you know, I learned the names of the characters and roughly what they do, what their abilities are. So, watching the film, I understood why they would go for those characters, why they would seek help from those characters, and who they're seeking help from. You know, they were saying, like, we need help from this character, we need help from this character. It's like, okay, I can see why you need help from that character. I know who that character is. Because I went to the theater with my sister, because, you know, I already explained why she wanted to see the film too. But she didn't know as much as I did, which I already knew very little. So she pretty much went into the film with very little knowledge. Excuse me. It was all that guacamole from earlier. I also bought cheesecake earlier. I love cheesecake. My sister hates it. Actually, my sister and dad. Only my mom and I like cheesecake. Alright, I predict another timer one. I predict a timer. That doesn't mean it is guaranteed. It could be another flower trail. I mean, hey, this is... Oh, come on, another ad. This is the final Korok of this area, so I could just skip to the very end of the video to see where to do this one. This one... Am I at the right spot? Okay, it's a ball and chain. I certainly didn't expect that one. I am at the wrong spot. Wow, I'm way at the wrong spot. I'm supposed to be at the very tip of here. Was the film a little woke? A little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, hey, that's just me. It was a little bit woke. I mean, I like the inclusivity. What? I like Lauren Ridloff because she's in Walking Dead. I like Salma Hayek. I like Don Lee. I've seen some of his films. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think that's it. Dane Whitman's character. Wait, the character of Dane Whitman. He didn't really do much in the film. He was mostly set up for the Black Knight character. Especially the end, too. Alright, now we're doing the Central Tower stuff. And there's a total of 90 seeds in this area. Oh, great. Alright. Gonna start all the way at the bottom, so around here. So there's one down here. And then there's one over here. You know, the film actually pins Thanos as a hero. You know, Thanos did nothing wrong. In fact, he actually saved Earth by snapping away half of life. I'm not gonna say specifically what or why. You know, go watch the film. Or look up a spoiler, it's up to you. But that just further points or paints a light on Thanos, showing that he wasn't a bad person. Or, he was a bad person, but what he did ultimately wasn't... wow, I can't even say it. He technically did a good thing. He saved Earth. He really did. And because Thanos snapped and saved the Earth, you have to think, like that What If episode, I don't know if you can hear that. That What If episode, the T'Challa Star-Lord one, where he turns Thanos good. So ultimately means Thanos wouldn't snap there. So, because Thanos isn't gonna snap there, that Earth is a little screwed. I'm going to warp here instead. That Earth is kind of screwed because Thanos isn't gonna snap. My eye is itching. What else? What else? What else happened? So, I don't see why at the end of the film, when the Eternals were dealing with such a cataclysmic event that was the third act, why wasn't Doctor Strange there? Surely he would have known and showed up to do something. Obviously, production-wise, they didn't get Benedict Cumberbatch to come back and do a cameo or whatever, because the film's not focused on him. But story-wise and logic-wise, it would have made sense that he would have showed up and did something. Even if he didn't show up there, he would have done something on his end. Okay. Let's see if this works. No, it didn't. Jeez, that rock is stuck there. There we go. So now there's one. I can't tell if that's on top or underneath. Yo, the end of the film when Arishem showed up. Yo, that was chilling right there. Minor spoiler, but you know, whatever. No one's gonna watch this anyways. What else happened? They definitely played it safe with some of their characters. You know, 10 different characters. You definitely played it safe with them moving forward. You know, the whole idea with the deviants, or one of the ideas, one of their concepts is they don't age. They are eternal. And of course, one of the actresses portraying an Eternal portrays a kid version. I believe the actress is only 14. So yeah, she's pretty young. So she's gonna definitely grow. So it's gonna be like, why did she change? If they're not supposed to age. Well, they definitely played it safe at the end of that. Like, they have a reason why she would look different. So they definitely played it safe for her. I probably should not have done this. This is probably on top. Unless it's like a floral ring that I just don't see. No, it's not. Oh, it is! It's right there. I don't suppose. No. No. I'm out of stamina. But yeah, they definitely played it safe. They did some characters really dirty. You know? That might be on my that might be a fault on my end. You know, in my mind, I painted a picture of all 10 Eternals fighting the Deviants and maybe the Celestials together as a team. All 10 of them fighting as a team. But that's definitely not how the film played out. So that just might be me having different expectations, and that's why it didn't live up to my expectations. Wait, don't build another platform for you to go to. Trying to think, what else do I want to talk about regarding that film? The CGI was nice in some parts. You know, Makari's speed, a lot of people were praising the film for the fact that they didn't show a speedster in slow motion. They showed how it's supposed to look. Fast. So a lot of people were praising Marvel for the fact that they didn't give us slow motion during a speedster. Remember in which film is it? X-Men Days of Future Past? That kitchen scene with Quicksilver? You know how he did that? How they did that in slow motion? Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall! You fell! You jackass, you had to fall. You just had to fall. All this for a single Korok that I haven't even gotten yet. I definitely love Kingo's powers, you know, finger guns. They definitely, it's already confirmed too. They based Icarus off of Superman, and more specifically the Zack Snyder's Man of Steel Superman. He did have a very Superman-esque to him, you know, blue outfit, laser eyes, square jaw. I mean, he didn't wear a cape. He had a very Superman feel to him. I'd still would say my favorite characters are definitely Druig, Kingo. I think those two. I didn't really talk much about Thena, and that's because I just don't have much to talk about Thena. Or Fastos. Same with Gilgamesh too. It's like I don't have much to talk about all of them. But yeah, all in all, I enjoyed the film. I saw Eternals 4 days ago. So when I actually went to watch that, I watched it around, I think 7 p.m. So I went there right after work. I got off work at 6 that day. Those keys just spawned in. So I saw that at 7 p.m. And that film is around 2.5 hours long. So I got home around 10:30. No, around 10. So I ate dinner. And then I had a throbbing, pounding headache after I was done the film. So that night, I didn't play anything. I didn't stream or record anything. I took a nap at 11 p.m. at night to try to get away or get rid of the extreme headache I had. Because that always happens. Every time I watch a film in the theater, I get a massive headache. You know, the giant screen and the super louder than necessary sound. So I was trying to get rid of the headache. I woke up around midnight. I actually woke up just to brush my teeth and get back into bed. So then I slept the rest of the night away. A little too high there. Too high to fall. And not get fall damage. So next one. Yeah, I could probably just walk to that one. Matter of fact, give me some nighttime boost. Alright, if I think about anything else to talk about for Eternals, then I will. You woke up the Moblin. Are you the same one I fought earlier? What just happened? You know what? This is a perfect timing to use one of these, because I don't really use this. Yeah, that did take down some keys, too. I don't really use Urbosa's Fury. That guy is still shook. Oh, I tried to dodge that. Alright, yeah, if I think about anything else to talk about for Eternals, then I'll mention it. But for now, let's move on to talking about Shang-Chi. I don't think I'd even need to mention spoilers, because that film came out 2 months ago. So like I said, it took me 2 months to watch this film, because I didn't have time to watch it in theater. And to be honest, when I watched Eternals in theater, Shang-Chi was still playing. But it was, at that point, it was going to come out on Disney Plus in 4 days, so I may as well just wait. So there's one inside the Colosseum, right around up here. And one right here. I already got that one. I didn't get the one on the bridge yet. So I enjoyed Shang-Chi too. It was a good film. A little Asian representation there. That's nice. You know, it was actually, the villain was a good villain, unlike Crow. You know, it's really hard to believe. It's getting more and more hard to believe that everything is in the same world. You know, you got the 10 rings in Shang-Chi, and that's in the same world as the Eternals and the Celestials. That's really hard to believe. It's getting more and more hard to believe that everything is in the same world. Just because of how crazy it's getting. You know, you got the Legend of the Ten Rings, you got those dragons that were in the film, and that's in the same world as an archer spending Christmas in New York. You know, talk about the Hawkeye series, which at this point hasn't come out yet. But yeah, in terms of Shang-Chi, Wen Wu, the villain, the quote-unquote Mandarin, which he actually joked about in the film, he was like, the America was scared of a name, the Mandarin, you know, in orange. Sure, he may have been the Mandarin in, say, the comics, but in this, he was just Wen Wu, leader of the Ten Rings. He didn't call himself the Mandarin, even though we, the audience, recognize him as the real Mandarin. I don't know. I almost feel like it's not even, what's the word? It's not even right, I should say, for a lack of better terms. It's not even right to call him the Mandarin, because he didn't even refer to himself as that. He was saying that's a joking name. So I'm just gonna call him Wen Wu. Performed amazingly, by the way. By, I forget the actor's name. Tony Leung, I think? Tony Leung? What's his name? Tony something. I think that's the actor's name. I actually watched that today. You know, I had time, and it was finally available for me to watch, so I'm like, you know what, let me just watch it. I have time. The character of Katie, she's definitely the comic relief, and a good one too. It's not annoying and in your face like other comic reliefs are. Why is there just a sus-looking rock there? There's no Korok that should be there. What? You just football spiraled into the ground. You totally missed me. Anyway, so there was one line. Excuse me. There was one line near the beginning of the film on the bus scene where she's like, she was talking about this other woman on the bus, you know, typing away. She was like, who types like a report on the bus? And then she was like, that's the girl my mother wishes came out of her vagina. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, they literally put that in the film. So first of all, I was debating, do I just watch this myself right now? Or do I wait until night and watch it with my family? Because, you know, my dad's big into martial arts. And there's a lot of Mandarin, the language, in this film. Thank God for subtitles, otherwise I would know zero of what they spoke. I could pick out one or two words here and there, mostly just like numbers or whatever. Or phrases like stop and no and whatever. But it's like, the chances of me understanding a Mandarin word, you know, I have higher odds finding a shiny Pokemon than I do understanding a Mandarin word. I just don't speak Mandarin. But yeah, do I watch this with my family or do I just watch it right now? Because I know every time my family, like every time I watch something with my family, it sucks. Because they talk throughout the film. You know, my mom asks questions, my sister explains it, they talk over the whole film. It's like, damn it, I didn't hear a word they said. So I just decided to watch it on my own. Enjoy it at my own pace. And a part of me is glad I did, because if I watched this with my dad, because he's so big into martial arts, just like that one line, you know, that one line that Katie said, that's the girl my mom wishes came out of her vagina. Which, what a line that is. If I watch this if I watch this film with my dad, it'd be the same thing for me. Watching Shang-Chi or Simu Liu or anyone do all those martial arts, that's the kind of boy my dad wishes came out of his dick. Instead of, you know, the fat, lazy turd that he did get as for a son. Alright, where the hell is this Korok at? My eye is really itching, by the way. Oh, it's right there. That's it. Because, you know, my dad tried to get me into martial arts as a kid. Because he's such a martial artist himself. But it just wasn't my thing. And I can tell, every time he looks at me, the fat turd that he sees before him, you know, he definitely regrets, like, not pushing me and forcing me to stay in that. He's like, you don't like it? I'm sorry, but too bad. You will continue these martial arts classes, no matter what. This better not be a flower trail. Because if it is, it's raining. Tell me it's something I just need to shoot. I don't see anything, I just need to shoot. Let me get a platform so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, my eye is extremely itchy. I don't see it. And it's raining again. Is there something underneath, perhaps? Aha! Was that all 5? Yes, it was. Alright, next 5. So I have those 2, but there's one over here I don't have. Actually, that's not where the video's going. The video is going down here. I just assumed the video would go to this bridge next, which it didn't. So back down here I go. Somewhere over here. I already got that one. One around here. Okay, I have these 2. That's good. Excuse me. I need more water. One over here. One in this tree, I believe. Yeah. And now it went to the bridge. And one here. Yeah, one around here. You know, the end of the film was crazy. I need more water, excuse me. Is that my arrow? It is. Yeah, the end of the film was crazy. First part of the film, you know, had a lot of choreography, a lot of stunts, a lot of martial arts. That was cool. And then the end of the film was absolutely CGI insanity with the two dragons. I saw a pitch meetings video, like Screen Rant's pitch meeting with their Ryan, and they were saying like, so what's the end of the film gonna be like? Whatever our computers can render. Because my God, that was insanity with the CGI. They didn't even explain the origins of the 10 rings yet. They saved it for another project. They were teasing it. I hate the rain. I hate the rain. I hate the rain. I can't even climb up this simple, very small cliff because of this stupid rain. There better be something in the sequel to help with this rain, because I swear, I hate this rain. You know what? Man, Man, fuck this. You made me do this, rain. You made me waste a Rivali's Gale just for that. Okay. Let me guess, it's on top of that tree? The thickest one here? That's a thick boy right there. Unless there's an acorn on the side. It might be, actually. Yeah, it is. Like I said, you're supposed to shoot those, but I don't want to waste the arrows when bombs can do the trick. Wow, I can't jump over that hole. Trying to think what else happened in Shang-Chi. You know, I'm really curious when he meets the Avengers one day and he joins the team. You know, cuz they're going to be like, "What's your code name going to be?" And he's going to be like, "No code name. Just say my name, Shang-Chi." The Avengers are gonna be like, we all have code names. We have Hulk, Captain Marvel, you know, we have Iron Man, Captain America. You're just gonna go by your name? I thought that was stuff I could pick up. I'm definitely fine with heroes that just go by their name instead of a nickname, a code name. You know, we do have Luke Cage. That works. Jessica Jones. I do like that they didn't brand him as the world's greatest martial artist. Gleok, that's a reference right there. I don't remember to what. But I'm definitely glad they didn't do that, because technically Marvel has two. They have Shang-Chi and they have Iron Fist. Marvel Studios is definitely going to ignore the Iron Fist part. That did not look like an acorn just sitting there. Ooh, you're one that gives me money. That's some weak-ass dollar store arrows you got there. They disintegrate when they hit the ground. At least with my arrows, I can actually pick them back up. Yours, they break on impact. Trying to think. What else? What else happened? They didn't. So they kind of shipped Shang-Chi with Katie. Like there were hints of a romance, but I kind of like it if they just stayed best friends. You know, like it doesn't. It seems like there could be in the future a romance, but I'm fine if they just stay best friends. You know, not every boy and girl in a film has to have romantic feelings. There could be boys and girls with, or men and women with without romantic feelings, and it could still work. So I'm fine with the fact that the two of them don't have any romantic feelings together, unless they change that for the future. But for now, like if they decide that's not going to be the case, I'm fine with that. You know, they hinted at it. There were definitely hints. But yeah, Wen Wu, I keep forgetting to say this. Wen Wu, he wasn't a bad villain. He was a sympathetic villain. He was, I don't want to say relatable, but he was a very human villain. You know, he's not one of those like giant big bads just destroy the world type of evil villains. You know, he actually had motivation. He had a goal. Well, of course all villains have a goal. Oh man, what's the Korok here? Tell me it's a bombable wall on the side of the mountain. No? No? Crap. I don't see any starts to a flower trail. Unless it's underneath, like that underneath. I don't see anything. Great. Okay. Let's look up where to do this one. Oh, I see it. It might be this one. No, it's not this one. I was looking at the wrong one. That's it? It's just a rock I pick up? Yeah, right there. Let's see. So I got that one. There is one up here, actually. Okay, I already got these two. So there's two over here. I already got one of them. So I have this. I don't have this one. You know, I just want to backtrack a little bit just to be safe. Just to make sure I didn't miss one somewhere. So I got that one. I have this one. Then coming back down here, I have the one at the bridge. No, I don't. I don't have this one. Okay. Let me erase this one for a second. Okay, I'm glad I actually backtracked, because I would have forgotten that one. Let me just extremely backtrack, just to make sure, make double sure, because I do not want to miss one, and I have to go through this entire map just to find that one I missed. Backtrack a little bit more. So yes, I do have this one here, then here, and then two here, one here, one on the Colosseum. This one, this one, this. Okay, yes, I should have all the ones leading up. I just missed this one, which thank God I decided to check. I'm trying to think. Like, I know I only saw Shang-Chi today, but it's like, what else do I have to talk about it? So I have indeed seen 100% of everything MCU. All the films, all the Disney Plus series, and all the supposed canon TV shows from the Marvel Entertainment side, not the Marvel Studio side. Oh, I'm standing on top of it. I couldn't see it. I saw all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., all the Netflix shows, all the, I saw Runaways, Hellstrom, Cloak and Dagger, even Inhumans, which sucked. So yes, I have seen 100% of the MCU. I'm 2 months late, but I'm all up to date. Down here, I do not have this one. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go for. What the hell was that sound? Something just clashed outside. And I don't mean outside the door, I mean outside the house. I heard some sort of loud noise outside the window. I have the one here. No, I don't have the ones right around here. I think that's a floral ring. Yeah, I'll warp, why not? So everyone been bounced from this stream, because everyone thinks it's boring as hell. And they're probably playing Valorant. So yeah, everyone been bounced from this stream quite a while ago. So I've been talking to myself for like an hour and a half. Well, maybe not. Maybe more like an hour. No one wants to hear me talk about Marvel stuff too. No one wants to listen for potential Eternals spoilers. When are you gonna play Val? I actually haven't played that in quite a while. I'm unable to stream it, so don't even ask me about that. Oh, that's a wooden shield. I was like, what is there to pick up? So let's see how much longer I go for tonight. Okay, I'm at the spot. Now what do I need to do? God, don't let this be another flower trail. I hate those. None of these trees stick out. So it's like, it can't be something on top of one of the trees. My goodness, what was that? That's a squirrel. Yeah, look at that. Nature. You know, sometimes you can genuinely just look at this world and just see nature. See what they programmed in for nature. Because these things, they'll actually do stuff if you don't bother them. Sometimes. You know, you could look at deer, you could look at bears, or squirrels. Look at that, it's rubbing its eyes. Wow! I think it went to sleep. I think it really did go to sleep. Like, they actually put detail in this game like that. Alright, let me take a look at what it is I need to do here. Stupid ads. You know what, let's continue looking at nature while I... Oh, no, it's awake now. While I look up what to do here. You can genuinely make documentaries about the nature in this game. I think Monster Maze did it, but for the lifestyle of the bokoblins. Still looking. Where the hell even am I? So I'm right around the exchange ruins. It is a flower trail. Aw, you jackasses. You scared away nature. You will pay for that. Okay, the flower trail actually begins all the way, like, down... Where is it, actually? Somewhere over here. Unless that's for the other Korok on the map. Yeah, right there! There it is, all those fireflies. Alright, next up, blue one. Leave me alone! Wow, these things are really not leaving me alone. Round 2? Or you're another group, another flock. Alright. The button didn't actually respond when I was trying to detonate it. I see it. It's right there. Can I actually bomb this one too? Yeah, I can. So probably go for the purple one first, because I'm right there. You know, the other night, it might have been yesterday night, there was a ladybug in my bathroom. So I grabbed a jar, I put it in the jar, and I tried to release it back outside. I didn't want to go into the backyard, so I tried to go into the garage and tried to let it out through the side door. But there was a centipede right next to the garage door. I didn't mean to walk over that talus. I didn't pay attention to the map. It is a floral ring. I can see it. And I missed. That was such a simple target, and I missed. But yeah, there was a centipede there. I really tried hard to grab another jar. I tried to build up the courage to go in and get it. Like put it in the jar and bring it outside. But it wasn't it wasn't just flat on the wall. It was like on the edge of a wall, like at a 90-degree angle. So it was sort of the other part of the wall, like a shelf, was blocking my way. I just couldn't build up the courage to do it, and so I called my family to come take care of it for me. They killed it. So RIP to that thing. That thing is dead because I was too much of a pussy to go and take care of it. Makes me feel even bad because I just rewatched a video explaining how they're actually not harmless. I mean, how they are harmless. How they're not harmless. Like, yes, they look like, you know, they look like spawns of demons from hell. But it's like, they're not harmless. Like, they don't, well, they could attack, but the video said human skin is too thick for their venom to even enter. And if it does enter, it's more or less no worse than like a bee sting. Oh, come on. There we go. That's one. The other one. The other one. Okay, that was pretty terrible on my end. Yes. Oh, there's three. I thought there was two. Hopefully I can spare the lives of other centipedes in the future. If I'm not too much of a coward. Oh, I see it. The Koroks right there. I was gonna kill that moblin. Where'd an acorn come from there? You could have went peacefully in your sleep, yet you chose to interfere. Alright. Maybe I'll do this last set of 5, and then call it a night. One more set of 5. So somewhere, not here. Over here? Yeah, here, I have this one. Up here. Do I have this one? Yes, I do. I don't have the one here. And I don't have the one here. I do have this one. Just gotta make sure. Want to be thorough with this video I'm following. Do I have the one up there? Yes, I do. Whistling Hill. The whistling. This one here. One all the way out here in the field here. And one here in this tree. And just for shits and giggles, do I have this one? No, I don't. I don't have the one here, but I don't have enough stamps to stamp it. How many Koroks am I at now? 565. Jesus, I've done a burp. I've done 565 Koroks. I'll stop at 570 tonight. We're making decent progress. It's slow, but progress nonetheless. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Thank you for that line, Mac. More water, more water. I wonder if my family ate all of my guacamole yet. There's only a little bit left. I feel like they already demolished all that's remaining. Left none for me. I only had a bite of it before hopping on to do this. But they may have consumed it all by now. Is it on top of the tree? It is. Whoa! Did you see that? That grasshopper. Was it a cricket? No, grasshopper. That grasshopper flew away and the keys just rammed into it. God damn it, Yiga. So many of you. Another one? Not this. This. Pretty poor timing, poor timing. Man, so many enemies, so much chaos. Really? You still want some? Nah, I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. So, have you guys seen Eternals or Shang-Chi? Comment down below. What did you guys think of the film? Did you hate Eternals like the critics hated it? Did you love Shang-Chi like everyone else did? Oh, there's more. There's more than one rock. I was like, why isn't this working? Did I not put it close enough? And this other rock is where? Right there. They normally point to it, but not that one. My ears are starting to hurt because I'm wearing this headset for too long. At least my eye isn't really itching anymore. So next one, they're pretty spread out too. I guess I should just go for yellow, then green, then purple. Huh. Let me text my boy who's currently watching Shang-Chi as I'm playing this right now. He said the casting for Katie's really annoying. Like the girl, he texted me, the girl is really annoying. Could have casted her better. You know, I'm actually not too sure how the timeline works. Disney Plus should reveal that. Or actually, they will. Because so far, the timeline, I believe Shang-Chi takes place after WandaVision, before Falcon and Winter Soldier. So far, the timeline should be Endgame, Loki, What If, WandaVision, Shang-Chi, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then for now, Spider-Man, Far From Home. I didn't say Eternals yet because I'm not too sure when that takes place. That might take place after Falcon and Winter Soldier, before Far From Home, and then also No Way Home. Like, I'm pretty sure timeline-wise, No Way Home is gonna be immediately after Far From Home. We haven't had that since, well, since ever. Except for the fact, like, it was kind of retconned or whatever that, well, there is Fury's big week. But you would begin, at least I think you would begin watching Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, and Thor 1. You would begin with Iron Man 2. So you would go Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, either Incredible Hulk or Thor. I think you would go Iron Man 2, Hulk, then Thor. So that was the first time that we had two different, like, one character's two different films be watched back to back. Why is there just a ring here? A circle. I'm not the only one seeing that, right? It's a crop circle. Aliens confirmed in Zelda. Well, actually, aliens do exist in Zelda. Remember the strange visitors in Majora's Mask? But anyways, I think the last time we had one character's two different films take place back to back was since the very beginning. Oh, great. What do I have to do here? Okay, there it is. There it is. Hey, I was mashing the button there. Oh, you're just gonna figure eight, huh? Alright, you come to me then. Alright, let me text my boy. He said he's 1 hour into the film. I texted him, how you liking it? Oh boy, let me save before I do this. Okay, that was poor timing on my part. Another poor timing. Ooh, I thought I did too early there. I thought I did it too late there. Ancient Core, okay. I don't know if it's possible to get both an Ancient Core and a Giant Ancient Core from one go. From one takedown, I guess. This one's really out here in that lone tree. It's not even in the tree, it's right here. That acorn right there. Damn, did that bomb make like a sonic boom? Because the sound of the explosion was a little delayed. Okay, so I'm here. So I'm going to end this here. I'm going to stamp the next 5, and then I will move on. I will continue next time. So 1 right around here. And then more around Central Hyrule. There's 1 just about here. 1 up here. Actually, no, that's not where the video's going. Don't deviate from the video, otherwise you'll miss a few. Obviously, there's 1 here at the... Actually, I haven't been here yet. The name's not unlocked. Huh. This whole time, I haven't been there. Okay, that's our next 5. So how are we doing on hearts? Yeah, I'll go to Hatino instead of Kakariko to sleep and heal. So it's now 11:47 p.m. So it's not too late. It is late, but not too late. Before I started this tonight, I did take a nap. A small one, maybe like an hour, even though it took me like half an hour to fall asleep. $10 a.m. in-game. Man, seeing that flower on Link's bed, like his bedside, makes me think there's a flower trail to start. Ah, Link has been out there for days, hunting nothing but these little boogers. Oh, it's raining. It's raining in-game. I can't cook. Look, I need to cook this. Back to bed I go because it's raining. You know what? I've never tried that. I never slept during the day while it's raining, and at least not as early as noon. Mostly because, you know, I just woken up by that time. It's raining again. I can't cook when it's raining. Link is getting a lot of sleep tonight, or today. Give me a nice sunny day. How do you sleep with the mask on? Okay, that's fine. It's raining right now, but it's going to be sunny soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back inside my house. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.